Welcome back to another Palm Wine Central podcast episode. I am one of your hosts, Uncle AK, and you know I got the beautiful one and only Tutu in the house. How you doing, girl? Why you eating banana when we started recording?
I don't know how many to eat.
It's stress reliever.
She said,
I told you to eat.
I thought to eat before I start recording. Then she said, let's get the recording going. Then I said, let's wait till she eat. Anyways,
Sorry. Okay.
no, you're good. I'm just messing with you, man. You know, it would not be a fun recording if I don't pick on somebody. Now you know you're always right there.
Why you can't pick on the guy that's right there in the corner?
Oh, no water. His
because he's a gentleman, ladies first.
Exactly.
He's a gentleman, ladies first.
Exactly.
I'm okay. I'm hungry, but I'm alright.
What's the difference
you're hungry?
between the banana and your fingernails? I mean, sorry, your
Because if I put it like this, you guys are gonna sit here and try to clown me. So that's why I have to break it up and eat it like a civilized human being. If I decide to eat it like how I really want to eat it, yeah, no, not y'all. With y'all two on this call, no, fuck out of here.
How you want to eat it?
We're not that bad, right? That's a combination.
It's okay. No, you guys are terrible.
Oh my god.
Heather, the worst.
Oh my god. But anyways, Josh, how you doing, bro? How you doing? Welcome back to PWC. How you doing?
Living life and loving every part of it as usual. It's a choice enjoying life. So I'm doing good.
Yeah, so listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special episode today. You know, so sit back, kick back, relax, and let's have fun with it. There's a few things that have been triggering me, you know, that I'm watching in this online that we are on there like this. But anyways, we'll discuss it. Before we get started, I got an icebreaker for you guys, right? Just to set us up. I mean, also to shout out to T. You know, they couldn't make it. You know, they're all on vacation, enjoy themselves. So shout out to you. Now that I've gotten out of the way, let me ask you guys this: what happens when money, faith, and fame collide?
We become money, fame, and what? And faith.
Yeah, faith.
You have to try harder to get close to God.
I'm greedy.
Greed. But is it like all like everybody? What do you guys think?
I agreed, yeah, because I think you gotta put in extra steps to get closer to God, because I think you got a little more distractions now. Yeah, so we have a tendency of getting closer to God when we have problems. So when they're going good, you just have to like reset yourself, remind yourself. You know, like you gotta remember how I got here and appreciate more I'm here. But yeah, I think
Tutu,
so.
do you think that?
Tutu,
no, wait, I have a better question for Tutu. Tutu, do you think that right now, if it gave you, you know, fame and money, do you think you'll still keep your faith? Do you think you'll still be the same you that you are right now?
I would hope so.
That's a very fair answer. You know what?
Because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh yeah, I am," and then we're just gonna pray to God that He gives me that same strength, favor to, you know, continue to.
Okay, well, that's a fair answer. Josh, what would you do?
I'll ask him to take the fame away. I'll tell him to take the fame away and leave the money here.
That nigga switching up like how people switch draws every day.
What nigga? Who you talking about? Me?
You. You.
She said you.
There will be signs, but I'll ask for the fame to go away. I don't want that fame. I want that money. That's fine.
Okay.
What about you? You're first. What about you?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know.
That nigga switching up too.
I'm not even gonna switch up. See, switch up is a very little word. You know, switch up is a minute word, bro. Like, I'll even change color like Michael Jackson. You understand? Like, you know, I'm changing color, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. See, the me yesterday is not the me today. You see me the following day, be like, guy.
Yesterday's price, not today's price.
Okay, yesterday's price is not today's price.
I'll be that Congolese uncle that comes out. Every time you see me, I'll be sapology. Nigga say, oh no. If you don't know what sapology is, go on YouTube it and you will see sapology. Anyways. let's keep it going. Tutu, you mentioned that you guys spoke about that pastor guy, at work. So I feel like you do a great job at, setting us up for this next segment. No? Damn.
What pastor guy?
That home guy is really getting to you. Okay, let me play the video.
I'm just kidding.
See?
But I really am hungry, y'all. I'm so sorry for smacking like this. I'm really hungry. It's been a very long day.
I believe you. I think we all believe you for sure.
Trying to say what I mean. What I mean.
You don't have to convince us. I'm just saying you ain't gotta convince us. I believe you. I'm all for. I'm here for you though.
I, Roberta McCoy, given faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Hey, Roberta McCoy, give.
You know what?
That ain't what I asked you to do. As who? Who's
Hey,
are you my God?
okay.
Are you my God, bro? Like, what are we talking about? Bro, $1,200 to $1,300 for tithing, bro. And you are here yelling at me. Oh yeah,
But
just like Tutu said, man.
That's how all them pastors be getting locked up for fraud and embezzlement and stuff like that. That's that one pastor. He just got locked up. How many years? Federal prison because he was doing embezzlement and buying lavish stuff off of the church stuff.
That guy in New York, right?
Wait. How much? What city was this in?
New York. Well, which one?
They
This
need to
one
do an investigation. Yeah. They need to do an investigation. There's no audacity being put in the water because that's ridiculous.
Where was this at? What city or state was this in?
Not sure.
That's what I was asking.
Let me look.
Either way, they need a deep investigation. Make sure they're not serving audacity in their water because that's ridiculous.
Of course. It's AK's people. Detroit. It's Detroit. So is the shock factor no longer lies there again. We now know why. Okay, makes sense. Detroit.
Oh my God.
That's your own people.
You know what?
That's Flint water.
You know what? Yeah, that makes sense now. It makes a whole lot of sense. Which even reminds me, Seth, I didn't even want to jump into this one just yet, but since we're talking about Detroit, the food stamp thing, the lady who owns a 2024 BMW, she yelling online about what do people call cutting her $4,000 a month.
Is this even real? I mean, a letter from DHS today. They're trying to tell me that I have to sell my 2024 Range Rover that I just bought. Okay, I put $10,000 down on this car, my dream freaking car. And they're trying to tell me if I don't sell it, because this is considered a big asset, if I don't sell it and get rid of it, I will lose my $4,000 food stamps, my $2,000 cash assistance, my Section 8, my disability, and my kids' disability. So pretty much, if you are on government benefits, you can't drive nice things. You can't have nice things. They literally want me to sell my car, my Range Rover, that I have wanted all my life, if I want to keep feeding my kids. They're literally taking the food from my children's mouths because they know I can't work. I cannot work. It's been 13 years, okay? 13 years. Over a car? Over a Range Rover? Are you kidding me? This is what they're doing to us. This is what they are stripping our rights away. And this is only the beginning.
EBT check down to $88. And they can only go back and revisit it if and only if she sells a 2024 BMW. First of all, if you are driving a 2024 BMW, why are you on that thing? EBT, yeah.
Okay, the biggest problem is the way she says, am I not allowed to drive a good car, a nice car,
First of
if
all,
I'm
wait.
on stamps?
I think we're jumping to conclusions, okay? I think, what if the car was salvaged and she don't have a car though? Why does it matter if she's paying, if she has a 2024, 2025 car note,
No,
or
sorry.
whatever the situation is? What if she paid like $1,200 for the car?
Tutu, beg, please. Okay, let's just use. This is the phase in this podcast where we use common sense. Okay, I just have to because salvage or not. Okay, salvage or not. This car, the amount it costs, right? Is if you can afford that bread, let's even say the car is 12,000. All right, let's even go that far. If you drop 12 bands on a car, get the fuck off food stamps. You bugging, and then you're coming back, and then the worst part for it, I'm gonna go this far. My guy, you're white, so even your privilege has failed you to the point you have to be that far, and you feel that level of entitlement. Guy.
You know what makes it even worse too?
And she's going to come to social media expecting people to, and then the worst part of it is that she complains about having, now she's going to have to pay $400 for rent. Excuse me, how many of you are paying $400 for rent?
Wait, she paid $400 for rent.
Yes, she's complaining that.
No, she was paying $60. She was paying $60 for rent. And now, because they've moved out, the government only going to be paying 10% instead of 95%. So now she's about to start paying $400 for rent. My boy, what?
That shit pissed me off.
And even if an orphanage, let's assume the EBT is for an orphanage, because there's no way it's $4,000 a month.
I salute you, Queen. Go off, Queen. Go ahead and ride around with your 2024 BMW. Go ahead and pay your $400 rent. I commend you, Queen. Go ahead. Get your food stamps back.
You bugging. That's
No. Before they reported, you're not getting it. Before they reported, she was paying $60 for rent.
Right, but now she has to pay $400, right? She's gonna have to pay $400. $400 is still less than what half of these people are paying. Go off, Queen. Don't let these people over here discourage you.
Well, let's see how she'll be going off $88 with the BMW.
Oh yeah, bro.
Y'all just mad because y'all gotta pay bills. That's what it's giving. Y'all just mad because y'all gotta pay bills.
Bro, she's making $4,000. That's what Uber driver makes nowadays. And they've been sweating around, driving around, people cussing them out the whole fucking month. But she's getting it for food. My God, she's selling them food stamps.
How do you
know? She's definitely selling
them. Makes a month.
I was an Uber driver. What you talking about? I did it.
I was just asking.
And it was better then. Way back then, it was good. Now that's what they're making. It's crazy. But that's putting in hours.
So Tutu is over here trolling, talking about get your coins, Queen, or whichever. That's the culture that we are promoting now, man.
Listen, this life is treacherous. We in the trenches. So hey, any type of soft life, Gail, go ahead. At this point, she even wants to go and get 2025 Maserati. I'm for it, sis.
Okay. So that's so now guys, so that's a downgrade. So now you got the government. Next month is November, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they cut food stamps next month? Then what? Because of
hallelujah.
Like the people that really need it, they will not have it because some people get $4,000. Bro, how many kids do you have?
That ain't the
point.
I was
telling you, even if you had an orphanage, my boy, even if
y'all looking too deep into it, my girl got the food stamps, and that's all that matters. 4K, 5 bands, 6 bands. That's it. Go off, Queen. That's that.
You are mad. So, with that said, let me ask you this, Tutu. It's funny, enough. I was watching this video on TikTok, and some chick was like, oh, this girl, what she was raving about, just how you are raving about this girl should make her, bands and stuff like that. She was raving about some other chick, who was on dating sites and she was going to men's house and robbing them, right? And she was like, man, that's a queen right there. That's a queen right there. So now let me get this straight. When one of you guys get raped or get killed, you guys gonna cry. But then when you turn around and steal, you guys glorify it. But then if I sit now and say you guys get raped or get beat and all whatnot, you will come and want to cancel me, or you will come and want to make me look like the bad guy. But then you glorify stealing from men. Please, can you help me make it make sense?
Why you always gotta go to hell? Like you, when they say go low, you just be going to hell. Like you just always have to go down. Like God, Lee. He said, did he say, oh, you get maybe tossed and turned? He said raped. He said killed. He said beat. Jesus.
Look.
Okay, if they take a small little watch, if they take a small little watch or a small little wallets, okay. Whoop-de-doo.
Small little watch or small little wallet?
Hey, don't drop that.
Okay, all right, wait. I'm talking shit. Let me be actually for that. No, but I get it though. No, I don't condone that. I really don't condone that because but shit, times is tough for us. It's treacherous out here.
I'm not denying, right? I'm not denying. I'm just trying to understand why are some women like, yeah, that's a queen right there. Yeah, get a queen. Like, why are they glorifying this?
Because those are the women that don't have values and standards and respect for themselves. Those are the women that are glorifying stuff like that. Us women that have to work to actually live and support ourselves, we don't. Yeah, nah. They have shit to lose. If you thought about it, the people that do that, they have shit to lose.
No,
they don't have shit to lose. They don't have shit to lose. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The women that you just said, the ones that have to work. I think it's. I'm sorry, I'm generalized for the sake of argument. Majority of you guys, you'll be like, yes, it ain't gonna be me, but get yours. And the cocky thing, but it's like, I don't know if you understand what you're doing. You're empowering, you're like hyping this stuff up, but then it's like you have to understand. There's something that came when we're talking earlier, saying it's like again, if accountability came in a blunt, you wouldn't even hit it. It's like there's something that some people need to understand. Is like whatever you do has consequences.
Yeah.
And when it happens, I'm like, oh my God, how did we get here? Like, buddy, what you did brought you here. So let's not try to act like it's news flash. Like, you try to rob a nigga, he gonna pop you. That's what they try to put in the sleep. So I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
But back to food stamps, that really, real quick about the food stamps. Again, I told you this earlier. Unfortunately, people are gonna have to suffer in this next everything that's about to happen. But the entire system is pretty much set up to be taken advantage of. It's just gonna have to require revamp. I'm not for either one, the Orange Man or anybody else. But I just think the whole system needs to be revamped. Because there's no way you can tell me somebody's out here making full bands and come back and have the audacity to get on Obama's internet and start telling us about, how are they taking this away from me? It comes with a next level of entitlement that's just like unacceptable. There needs to be a way to do checks and balances and figure out, okay, you're on here, but it's for a certain amount of time. You need to be doing something to get yourself out of this situation. Right? And then there's some people maybe that ain't gonna be able to get out of it for whatever reason. But that one lady on TikTok was explaining how you gonna explain kids at school the whole day, and you're just going to be sitting at the crib the whole day and not doing nothing because you're getting a check. That you're not helping people get out of the situations they're in. You're just encouraging them to stay there. There's more incentive to stay in that situation than to get out of it. And you have people coming on here again talking about, it's the taxpayer's job to come and to take care of my kids. How delusional do you have to be? Like, who's your plug? Because that's ridiculous. You cannot freely think that way.
Not your plug.
It's bogus. No. So yeah. So unfortunately, some people gonna have to take a hit. You know, they might have to hit up the food bank for a little bit. You know, until they have to reapply. You know, I've had to go through the food bank before. I've been on EBT before. I get, but it's like, yo, you gotta get. It's not something that's constant. It's like pissing me off. I remember one time my sister came to see me in Michigan. The lady that was doing the lady that was doing her dreads had a 75-inch TV. Was paying, what was it, $50 for a 3-bedroom, and had a fucking BMW parked outside talking about, oh no, I just like seeing money on my account.
Well, damn, how I sign up for that? Cause what the hell?
Cash only.
What you got to do is you got to give up that part of you that wants to, be responsible and be a good citizen.
Lose ambition, lose goals in life. Stop wanting more for yourself and those that come from you. Go live in a ghetto and increase the likelihood of your kids being killed. All of the above. Just do that and just go and just say, I can't afford, y'all gonna have to raise these kids. And then fight with CPS so they can't take your kids, but they gotta help you live while you still making coins on the side that you're not claiming on your taxes. And then at the end of the day, it's a tax spam.
It sounds like a lie. It's okay. I'll just go to work.
You see?
That's actually, no.
Hey, guy.
That's crazy, man. No. See, going back to that pastor guy real quick. Sorry. Look, if that was my father and I find that clip, I promise you, why he sleep at night, even though I know that he's paying my school fees, I'll find a way to come and whip his ass. Because why are you disgracing us in public like that? You're supposed to be doing this thing and, at least show humility, my guy. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, this particular thing led me to go down a rabbit hole because I was very annoyed. I was like, man, who are these pastors, man? Like, if somebody decides to go to theology school and not go to engineering school, for example, when they pay us, we should be taxed the same. And which is actually the same thing. So if you didn't know, it's the same thing, like they got to pay taxes like us to those pastors and all whatnot. So, I was like, at least nothing.
You do go to theology.
You were started talking, you muted yourself.
You do go to theology school. That's what it is. Oh yeah, like school in divinity. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But some of these pastors make it sound like they also attend Skama University, which I don't know what university it's at. It can't just be theology. It has to be some.
Oh my goodness. There's that one guy in the UK.
It's like they did a minor in scamming. I don't know, some.
There's that one guy in the UK. I forget what his name is.
That one. Tobi.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
Pastor Tobi. That's my boy.
Yeah, dog. I don't know why they call him pastor.
Is he not an ordained pastor?
I about to say he's ordained.
He is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's an ordained pastor. He has a church. He has a church. He runs businesses. He helps the youth that's struggling.
I bet he does run businesses.
Yeah. No, don't they take the air quotes away. And then he helps youth with business development, helps them get funding for their businesses, puts them on game. The only reason people got a problem with is because he be flexing. Ain't nobody ever convicted him of scamming in any way. He be flexing. If he works hard for his bread, let him put on his Gucci Louis product, whatever it is. I ain't mad at it. And then he's helping the youth in the process. It's like, we're not meant to be broke Christians. This whole thing glorified. We gotta be brokies in the name of the Lord. God. As a Christian, I said stuff for love.
You be donating to his funds, huh? I could tell.
I don't donate to none of that. I just watch what he says.
Okay, he said that's his pastor. He has to be flexing. So I thought you might be, helping out the situation. Hey.
Nah. I gotta worry about my own pocket. God will bless me. He'll give me the knowledge I need.
Amen.
If it's meant for me, it will happen. I don't need to go to the tuition is enough. I don't need to go pay street tuition.
Would you attend a church that the pastor is that flashy?
What's flashy? Because I ain't gonna hold you. My church in Maryland, my pastor is flashy, but he ain't like flashy, but he like red
But
bottoms
is it?
and like
Oh,
Range Rover truck. But it's not like, yeah,
it's
it's
not
just
like African flashy multicolor. We're talking about like
yeah, no, it's
it's not
just
like African flashy. Like
yeah, it's not African flashy. It's not. It's not. It's just he knows how to dress. He puts some stuff together. You know, one day he might have the Air Forces on. Another day he might have the red bottoms on. The next day he might have, yeah.
but here's my thing: a pastor is supposed to be a shepherd, right?
Mm-hmm.
We good on that.
Lead the flock. Uh-huh.
Yeah, lead the flock in every aspect, right? Well, so how am I like it becomes I'm not saying they're not qualified, but if the pastor is broke, huh? Where is he really going to lead me to? Because we might come short, we might come short just a little bit,
Where to hell?
Yeah. I'm just saying we might come short a little bit, So maybe if I'm trying to, if he's also business minded, and it's not just like teaching about prosperity gospel, whatever they call it, but it's actually helping me become a better human being or whatnot. But it also does business stuff on the side. That might be someone to have around, Now the other one is telling people I said 2,000, not 1,200. Guy. And then the suit doesn't look like it fits properly. It's tough.
Oh Lord.
So I just say, to me, I would prefer somewhat of a successful pastor. He can be rich, but he gotta be somewhere.
So the way I don't know. Yeah, know that one that other guy. I think it's Todd, Pastor Todd, or something like that. I think.
Hey, it's crazy. I had Pastor Todd on the show. I talked to him. He seems really cool and young. Pastor Mike Todd.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All those like
Who's
the
that
way
one?
is a guy who I think he stepped down, if I'm not mistaken. Recently, if I'm not mistaken, I think he
Mike
did.
Todd?
Yeah. Because of some, I think I don't want to misquote, but I think he stepped down. Please, somebody Google and
A homeboy with a
yeah,
brains.
that guy. One part of me is like, okay, yeah, him. One part of me is like, there should be better ways to reach the flock, right? Like, it's not just one path. You did not? Okay, cool. There should be multiple ways to reach people. But to me, in my opinion, I just feel as though his message, man, and how he addresses, like how he preaches the gospel, it's just too much, bro. Like, it's too much. The analogies.
What do you mean by too much?
Huh?
You said how Pastor Mike preaches the gospel?
Yeah, like all his, like sometimes, man, one time is like, for example, you bring the round thing for kids, and they put water into that pool thing, they put a yard, and then he demonstrates some shit about the gospel. Or one time it'd be like a wardrobe, and he got to change or something. Just like, bro, why can't you just be normal, bro? Like, just talk. Why you got to do all this theatrics? Like, if we want to see theatrics, we'll go to Broadway.
I feel like there's a part of showmanship in there, then.
Yeah, and then now we do that. It's all like the designers and all whatnot, all this shit, and they come and turn around and tell me, "Oh, let's contribute for some shit." Nigga, sell all that shit over there and give that contribution to the people. Why you flaunting all these designers and then tell me I gotta donate? What's up with that? Anyways, that's just my own spiel.
I'll agree with you on one part though. I personally tend to have a problem with churches you go to, and there's a big gap between the class that the pastor's in and the flock is in. I'll call it the flock. Where you have a guy, $1 million house, all the shebang, whatnot. They'll do charity work in the community. They'll have the men's group, they'll have the women's group, they'll have the youth camp. But there's nothing to actually empower the people that are in the church. There'll be more of, or if you're looking for jobs, we'll pray for you, but we're not going to do like a career day maybe to help you out. We're not going to do a day where we come and look at your CV and help you properly. You know, make sure you're properly set up. Like there needs to be that. I have a problem with that part. Now, if you're doing all those things, or y'all kind of like in the same range, then I got my respect for that. But you're right. You walk into a place, homeboy got the brand new Range Rover outside, and got a whole design and whatnot. All right, guys, you know, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put money together for this. I'm like, nah. You need to start with. You need to talk about you matching people's donations. How about that?
Yeah.
You do that, for example. You can say you matching 50 cents for every dollar. It ain't gotta be $1 for $1. You can do your output 20 cents on every dollar y'all put on there. It still feels good. But it's just that gap just be feeling like real, real weird. And then another one I hate. Yes, why do you have security guards? Why do you have bouncers?
Oh, I thought about that, and
why do you have
why
bouncers?
you have an entourage and security guards following you. But then granted, like, you know, there could be some people that want to be doing assassination at church. So I mean, I get that. But like,
name me one pastor they've assassinated, please.
What?
Name me one. Oh, wait.
I don't know none, but who says it can't happen?
This pastor got to, you know what? True. Who
I
says
would rather go to the back and just dip out than have to walk to the congregation with this whole like flexing thing. I don't know, bro. Jesus had disciples. He had no bouncers. He had no private security.
Disciples was his security guard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
they help. They
yeah.
help.
Exactly.
They help, you know.
Disciples were the security guards. So therefore, the pastors have their security guards who are the disciples.
But most of these security guards be barely close to God.
Some of them security guards just be trash. That's what it is. Because them security guards be sitting here and hanging out with the pastor, and you would think they would be men of God and whatnot, but they be the worst ones. They be the ones that be out here just. Let me just continue. Anyways, next topic.
Tell us about your life.
Let me not come and expose anybody here, huh?
Tell us about your life. You sound like you've maybe had some interaction with one.
Well, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I don't care. So this is one time I went to this one church, and this guy, I'm not gonna say this, sips tea, okay, sip. And so I went to the church, and then this pastor had like an entourage, and after the church was over, the one security guy or whatever came up to me and was trying to talk to me and this and that. And I was like, you know, I'm not interested in whatnot. And somehow, some way, he got my number because they had added me to like the youth thing, whatever. You know, when you go to a church and they try to like get you to mingle with people, yeah. And so this man, you mean to tell me, went through the whole entire chat and found my name and decided to WhatsApp.
That's a dedicated man.
He WhatsApped me and was like, "Hey, I hope this doesn't come off weird. It does come off weird. Not gonna report you for stalking me because at this point that's crazy." But then he now was like, "What the pastor is preaching is not what you are. Your actions is very much like if I was to sit here and show the pastor what you're saying, yeah, nah." But basically, it wasn't wholesome at all. It wasn't at all. It wasn't given, oh, somebody I protect the man of God and this and that. No, it was just very much no.
So I have a question.
Yeah,
How
what?
I just have a question.
What's the question?
Had this been no that you met out and about?
Had this been a what?
Had this been like John Doe that you met down the block? Was not no security for pastor. Would this analysis been the same? Or is it just because he was with pastor that you felt like he might have been talking a little too spicy?
It's not too spicy. That's the one I found out he was married.
But why are you minding other people's business?
What do you mean? Why am I minding? What do you mean? Why am I minding other business? Why are you minding my business? You're trying to pursue me. No.
But you didn't know it then.
He minded my business when he decided to go through the chat and find me in like a chat full of 200 people.
But you didn't know that then. We're focusing on your behavior in that moment.
Well, I wasn't interested either way. No, that's not. I'm not minding his.
Okay.
Voila, this guy.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify. That's all. I wasn't trying to be shady or anything like that. I was just
It's okay.
trying to clarify.
But yeah, no.
So in this situation, let me ask this. You know how they say that? Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are, right? Or let's say, yeah, in this environment, I'm not saying that the pastor and the driver are friends too. I'm not saying that. But then if you're driving somebody around for quite some time, I feel as though, you know, you guys start talking or you guys interact. There's no way that, you know, you just don't interact with this person at all. So my question is this. Do you think that at some point they'll be talking about, you know, the different yashes that they see in the congregation for beauty?
Oh my God. Okay. Hey God.
So it might be that the pastor is single,
Just asking.
you know, and he doesn't have a professional relationship with the security guy. I don't see why they wouldn't talk about God's greatest creation, you know, and just admire. Hopefully not with lustful eyes, but with eyes of appreciation of God's work. So that's a possibility. They might be like, "Oh wow, look at that man."
Yes, no, I asked you because you mentioned that the security is not church security, right? For example, they're not Christians. So if he knows that,
they don't have to be.
So if they don't have ties back to the church, wouldn't it only make sense that they have those type of conversations, being that, you know, they don't have no, you know?
It might be. I mean, because it all depends on. You might look at it just in a mode of appreciation, like, wow, God did His thing, that one, or and you know, you just appreciate. Now, if you're doing it in a lustful way, then it kind of changes a bit. You know, like I can admire a can of Coca-Cola, but without any desire to drink it, because I just think the design is amazing.
Yeah, the admiration leads to you desiring, and the desiring leads to you consuming it. You know. But anyways, I just thought I asked that one. But yeah. Me, I don't really like flashy pastors, man, and that's just me. Maybe it's just because of my Catholic upbringing, you know, that's different. So
do you prefer the broke ones?
Do I prefer the broke ones? No, I prefer the humble.
You prefer the broke ones?
Prefer the humble ones. Not, I don't know. No, I don't. Yeah, I prefer the humble ones. You know, I think that they should use the coins. I feel as though people who go into the ministry, right? They should be good Samaritans. You know, at every turn, good Samaritans. Yes. So whatever money that they get, they should be helping the poor with it. But that's just me though. But yeah.
You should be helping what?
The poor. Okay. And the poor does not include
that
them.
has never worked. I'm sorry, I have to do it. That has never worked.
What do you mean?
Because the whole concept, and sometimes I don't even like the whole concept of help. By the way, I'm not against charity. I'm not against empowering people. I just have to give this disclaimer. But the whole idea of doing a handout kind of charity thing is never worked. This is why I keep saying, is it better for whatever this giving back thing they want to do is more into empowering communities? You know? Because this usually happens towards the end of the year where people go do this donation, but you're actually not helping anything. So you can come here, be home, and do whatnot, and then we'll do a food drive, we'll do a clothes drive, and all these drives, and then at the end of the day, you have not changed anyone's life. All you did was you give them Christmas clothes.
Hey yo, he said all these drives.
So you're saying that the smile on the kid's face is not good enough for you?
Guy, the kid will smile because of this thing. They will smile because of anything. Are you just here looking for smile? Are you smile collecting, or are you trying to change people's lives?
To change the kid's life because they didn't think that they were going to have like turkey for Thanksgiving, for example, or toys for Christmas, you know, stuff like that. And then you do like a toy drive, and you give each
fine
their toys. And
then what are you doing with their parents to make sure next Christmas their parents buy them stuff so they don't have to come back to the thing again? What about Easter? What are we doing for Easter? What are we doing for summer? Because now, are we giving them beach balls too and stuff to kiss sandcastles? Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like it keeps going. There has to get to a point where, like, okay, fine, we got a group together. of like 10 families.
Mm.
We got toys for all these kids and whatnot. Mom and dad seem to have been struggling on a couple of things here and there. Maybe let's show mom, because she's a stay-at-home mom, how to make some money online. So that way, it could be another income. Let's maybe see if we can give dad certain certificates so he can go find a job that pays more. So next Christmas, them kids not looking for hand-me-down toys. They're getting their own toys that the dad bought, right? You ain't got to tell them, oh, Santa didn't get all your toys this year. No. How about you, like empower your people? I feel like that's the whole point. But we just do things sometimes. I feel like sometimes it's charity that's done. Less for helping, but more for making us feel good for doing something. So you're really not doing anything.
This guy here.
It's just a
Listen, he said, are we giving that beach ball?
don't just stop on Christmas.
Hold on.
Go all the way out.
Hold on. It takes a village to raise a child, they say, right? It takes a village to raise a child. So the reason why we're not going to go on is because those times when we're not, like, for example, in the summertime, for your beach ball analogy, why the parents then? Let the parents get them shits, right? Like, it's their turn to get it done. So for the major parts that, we'll do those drives, those are the times when, as a community, for those who are privileged enough to rack up a certain amount of wealth, they come back and they give back to the community. Now, not everybody's going to be happy, with that gesture, Joshua, like that. Some people will just be annoyed, no matter how open-handed some people are. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, they give you a pair of shoes. No, now you want them to give you a bed. Oh no, they give you a woman, but you want them to give you a bed so you could knock on top. You cannot go find your own bed. Like, what's wrong with you?
I think you're missing my point. What they're doing is great. It's good. I agree with that. It's good. But it just feels like it's more for me feeling like I did something rather than actually, if you want to help someone, again, this is like saying you see someone that's in the hole and they're hungry. And what do? You go ahead and you lower some food on a string for them to eat. Okay, and then what?
I might not put him in the hole. If all I could do is blow the string for him to eat, that's all I could do at that given point in time.
Okay, fine. Why not get a ladder and pull it down and help him, find a way to get out of that hole?
Guess what?
If you really trying to help.
But guess what?
But that's my point. It's like, because even you just said it. You said, oh, we bought for Christmas, so the beach ball the parents buy. Why did the parents not buy the gifts in the beginning?
Well, guess what?
We make sure that we don't have to give toys again.
Guess what? Since it takes a village to raise a child, right? I am part of that village, or you're part of that village, right? I managed to lower that rope. You who have the idea of the ladder, go and bring the ladder and come and lower it. After all, you have more wealth, in this situation than me, right? So come and put the ladder down. You have the idea, go ahead and execute it. Why are you vexed by the gesture that I'm already doing?
I'm not vexed by it. I'm just saying sometimes you have to be realistic, okay? And I feel like maybe I'm doing my part. It's not small. But one more thing. When you say it takes a village to raise a child, if this village has been raising this child and because parent A has not maybe been able to do something, right? At some point, parent A needs to join the village too, okay? And not just be a participant he needs to go to join the village and add so that this chain keeps on going. I'm not against it. But I'm just saying there needs to be more empowering moves being done. But
I do agree with you.
We'll play a part. Right now, I'm just a student. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, I do agree with you. But when it comes to your turn, please lower that ladder. Don't bring no rope. If I catch you a rope, I'll take that rope. I'll whip you with it. Just saying. don't.
Hey yo.
All right. Let's switch gears a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Let's stay back on this matter of EBT and all whatnot, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Every day I wake up and somehow, somewhere, I'm convinced. I like to say there's common sense and it's free, but some people really act like they gotta pay for that shit, man. What I'm talking about is there's that viral video of that shorty, the famous TikTok, I forget what her name is. I think it's Sharon.
EBT entrepreneur.
Yeah. She's selling $27. Well, she was offering a course. That cost $27 to join. And she would teach you how to get EBT. Well, fraudulently, right? Get that EBT. And she's saying it's not fraud, or why people mad that, she's doing that, this and the third, and she's not going to get locked up for it because she's not doing anything wrong. She's just sharing knowledge. She's just sharing knowledge.
Do I have a group where I teach you how to scam? Yes, it's $27. I can teach you whatever the fuck I want to teach you, but if you take that information and you go use it and you get your motherfucking ass caught, just because you tell the people, oh, I learned it from her, they're going to be like, but you the one who committed the crime.
Where in this picture is this a smart move, y'all? I beg, somebody help me. Where in this picture is this a smart move?
I mean,
she managed to convince people.
Just hold on.
She made 7,000.
Just hold on. Let's hear.
Sorry.
Let's hear the antagonistic view of Tutu today. Go ahead, please tell us.
I mean, she is teaching, so I mean, are we gonna fault her for teaching a class?
She's teaching the wrong thing, though.
Huh?
She's teaching the wrong thing.
How to get EBT?
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart move.
No. Guys, she was not teaching how to get EBT. We need to clarify this part. Okay? That's what everybody thought when they went and bought the $27. What she was teaching them is how there's a site you can go to and see people that got approved for EBT and clear them cards out.
That part.
So it's not like she was showing them, oh, these are the criteria to be accepted for EBT. Nah, it was like, look, there's these boo-boo guys that's over here that got approved. We can go clear their accounts. So pretty much, she was teaching them financial magic, which is illegal.
I got this question. I got this question, right? If you know that information, why not just keep it to yourself and be clearing them one by one? Why come and take $27 from me when you can go and be taking $27 from them from?
Because you're forgetting the society we live in.
All over the place.
People you forget the society we live in. People love attention now. Okay, people want to be seen. People want to be like, oh, the plug. And they do the clock thing. So now she's locked. So they want attention. They want attention. So that's why I always tell people, love your kids. Show them the love and also the right to for it online.
That y'all just mad because people is getting their coins and y'all didn't think of it. Y'all didn't think to do that. So now y'all want to sit here and try to get on people for doing what you should have been thinking about doing and making money. That's it. Get your coins, sis. I agree again. $27. You're not getting that shit from me, but you can get that $27 from somebody else, though.
Is the course still up though? I'm just trying to look at some real quick.
You trying to purchase it? You trying to get an ebook?
No, I want to see what she was teaching people so we can have more discussing points.
This guy.
Ooh.
This guy. Would you do it though?
What? Who? Me?
All of you. Like, would you do it if?
Take the course?
No, I mean not the course, but if, like, say for example, the knowledge just land on your lap, bam.
Listen, I'm tough out here.
The way Josh scratched his head.
I've real.
Tutu answered for Josh because he scratched his head.
That's the stuff out here. Listen, if I could sit here and come up with something that I could be teaching people real quick, I would do it.
Hey, that one is, and the thing is, what people don't, Uncle Sam is an asshole. Like, you steal from him, guy will come for everything you ever have. So it's tough. Now, all of a sudden, she can't vote anymore. Like, for $27. Just like that. For $27, you lost your voting rights. Like, why?
Oh, that's true. Because when you become.
Now you can't have a gun anymore. Like,
YOLO, you only live once.
She about to live a few times because she locked up right now. There's a couple locked already.
She locked up?
I think so. I'm about to find out. I'm actually looking it up as we're talking.
No, because when I did some research, I don't think she was locked up or anything like that. But still, that's crazy. So, according to Tutu, there's not a fine line between hustling and fraud.
No, because
Define fraud.
right, because don't listen, because half of these people that I be doing for their scammers anyways. Like I said, what did I always say? If you are in IT, you are a what? A scammer.
If you
If you are what? I don't care what anybody say.
That
When
analogy.
you are in IT, cybersecurity, whatever other thing they got. I just think people use it as a cover up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The scammers.
I really don't know what you're talking about. We just out here just trying to, make the world a better place, and you're over there thinking
we just, you see? It's given very much, yeah, no. I think it's just another cover up just to be like so. Everybody nowadays is scamming. Everybody nowadays is hustling and doing what they gotta do. Times is treacherous out here.
Don't worry. Keep talking about us. It ain't like your industry, your industry any better. Don't worry. You guys will start signing some things. Trump is coming for you.
You already know how I feel about the people.
Freedom of speech gone.
Wait, who is you people?
My IT people.
Who is you people?
Talk about IT folks. I don't know what IT folks ever did to what.
Because IT people, we already had this conversation, Josh. IT people don't do anything. They don't. They go to work and just be chilling. They don't do anything. We've already had this conversation with AK last time. AK literally gave us a play-by-play. His playbook literally gave us a play-by-play on what he does at work. This man told us that he goes kayaking. This man told us that he literally be going to happy hour and lunch. This man told us that they literally take a tour around the field and be looking at machines, and that's it.
Why are you putting my business
No,
up?
but I can't be mad. You can't be mad at that.
How to work?
Is it working?
It's working. Sightseeing.
Are they working?
Yeah.
I could go the same route with. Hey guys, don't attack me, okay? Nurses.
Nurses actually do work. Nurses actually do work.
Excuse me. Let me say my truth. You can say yours after. Okay? I'm just saying, not all of them. The ones that sit at that one desk and they just come look at you with an attitude, like you're bothering them, and then they send the LV and the LPN to come and do, and then it's like, yeah, and I'm like, guy, ha. And then after that, they just want to walk around just shaking ass in front of the patient nonstop.
They're actually working though. You know they're called charge.
Yeah, whatever it is. They definitely charge in the hospitals, that's a fact. Because they got the lowest systems that be running after them. And then they come like, oh my God, I'm so exhausted. For what? Sitting. Talking to Tyrone. Y'all just keep eating in the cafeteria. I saw y'all. Like, all y'all do is wear clothes. Huh? No, I got no one. They fine and they know they're very they're generous. I like them for that. And they're nice. Yeah. I have no beef with them. Yeah.
You know why they're always tired? You gotta understand.
Because they're lying.
No.
It's tiresome.
No, nigga. Think again.
Why?
They're generous.
Majority of them went and got BBLs, and now they're carrying things behind their back. So you have to be walking up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, carrying that stuff, and then now you come and be crying back pain. Please, ain't nobody told you to go and sell.
AK the one that said this, y'all. It's AK that said this, so it's not us. It's AK that said it.
I'm just saying.
Attack you now that you'll know.
Let them come and attack me like it's a lie. Is it a lie?
What nurses got the BBLs?
Listen, just go down to your.
I know a few.
See, just go down to your regular general hospital. Go on floor number 3, and please tell me if you see one that does not have one. Report back to me. I didn't say
you see some of the Brazilian baby legs.
Floor number 3. and upwards. Yes. And then they'll wear the tightest of scrubs ever. You know, you come and see somebody's scrub, you know, they can't even breathe.
That's what
You
y'all like.
can usually tell. You can usually tell because them ankles be looking like they starving. But
You know
everything
what?
else,
Oh my god.
And then, bro, have you
you
ever
can
seen?
tell.
Have you ever seen the scale? Have you ever seen, like, you know the scale, right? That, you know, have you ever seen a scale that's measuring wealth versus poverty?
You said, wait, what?
There's top and there's poverty on the bottom.
Yeah, a scale that's measuring wealth versus poverty. That's how some of the BBLs look for mine. Like that John's like, whew. I'm like, bro, that nigga didn't even have
Brazilian baby.
the audacity to, you know, make it like level. Wow.
Hey.
Josh, wait a minute. Hold on, AK. Josh, you mean to tell me, hold on, sidebar. You mean to tell me I should pay $165? So I was okay, but the thing it just irritated my soul again because Josh is really.
I just told you, I really thought like Manny Petty's was $300. For those that don't know, Tutu had an issue today because they charged her $165 for her nails and it's supposed to be $140. And then she did this. She gave up. She said fine, and then I just get French tips, and the French tips came out purple. And then she did a poll on that story asking people, and then eventually she set up for white nails. So now she asked people, should she have paid the $165 instead of $140? First of all, she's arguing over $25. You make too much money for that. Second, I genuinely thought Manny Petty's was $300.
That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is not.
I'm just saying. To me, I was
the 145 and the one.
No, I was shook for me because I thought I'm thinking I did this like after COVID already happened. So I'm trying to figure out did the economies balance back out? If that's what happened, you should be happy to pay $165 because your sister's been finessing ninjas out here. So I'm just nah. That's wow.
I just think 165 is not worth it. And 165, you can get your nails and your toes done.
So,
$80 for some white nails is crazy.
I do be understanding why the girls be like, so you're gonna pay for this because it can get expensive. I get it. Because my haircut was gonna be $50, and that's like I started cutting my own hair. I gave up on that nonsense. So I get it sometimes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. The homeboy still looking right. You know, it look like a colored week old.
Sorry.
We're not doing that.
Oh my goodness,
we're not doing that.
I'm dead. Wait. Hold on. Just hold on. Let me ask you guys this, right? So, first part question for Tutu, and then the second part for Josh. Oh no, maybe let me flip it around. Josh, what did the $300? What was that $300 worth for you? Right? Or what did you get for your $300? And then for Tutu, $300 worth of manicure, right? A guy pays for that. Is that anything to you? Like, does that mean anything? You know, things like that. So, Josh, you go first.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. There comes a time when you bring somebody's daughter, you know, you just trying to make sure she feels, you know, like, hey, I got you, don't worry, all right? So if them nails go to smile on your face, then bet, let's go get Manny Petty's. I think I might have got a pedicure. Even then, I still don't get the $300. I paid $30 for a pedicure. Anyway, so yeah, what I get out of it is just seeing her walk out smiling. It's like, I bet. I mean, my pocket's still like, damn, all right. You know, I might have to learn how to do nails, you know, to like, you know, lower the cost. Because, but guy, yeah, like that's tough. But the only reward you get out of it as a man is just, you know, you see somebody's daughter smiling. That's about it. But then for them, apparently when they go do it, they pay $165. So I mean $140. My bad. So
it was
I'm shook. I'm appalled. It was supposed to be $145.
It was a Don't try to bring down the price.
No. Tutu, It was 165, but your point was it was supposed to be 140. So the argument was $25, just so we're clear. Okay? That's five Little Caesars pizzas, just so we're clear. Anyway, go ahead.
No, anyway.
Wait, Tutu, before you go, second part question for Josh real quick. Are you going to do it on a monthly basis, being that you love seeing the smile?
No, I found out you ain't got to pay the $300 monthly. So you go in and do the refill joint, and it's cheaper. So you don't get finessed. You go and they do the little refill joint, and then that thing will last like a month and some change. But if you don't know you're amateur, you catch yourself paying for that joint twice a month. That's $600. So yeah, I would do that. Go and do the touch up again, and yeah, that I'll pay for it. I don't mind.
We love a king like that. Period.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. And then after that, you come home and she's like, "So am I your slave? So you think I'm supposed to just be cooking for you 6 times?" Hey, wait, get to that kitchen. Hey,
A generous king.
I don't mind, but it's just I just don't like when the gender roles apply only when you want.
No, that goes to the question that AK asked me. If a guy was to do that, I would be so happy. Like, damn, like you really that shit is not cheap. So the fact that you're sitting there actually like your hard-earned coins and you're actually like, okay, this is what makes you happy. This is what you like. Go ahead and just treat yourself, or go ahead and like I really fuck with that. Like I really appreciate that. If a guy was just like, okay, here you go. Here's money, go get your nails done, go do whatever you want to do. I would love that. And then in turn, you'd be like, okay, $50, $80. Here's your haircut money. Or here's your so-and-so, whatever. Because how much is your haircuts? $80, $60, $50.
50.
Who told you I need you to pay for my haircut? Wait, I'm sorry, I'm
what?
interrupt you. Who told you I need my haircut paid for? That's what I want.
I mean, what if I wanted to be generous and be like, okay,
no, take your generosity to Boys and Girls Club. I want food. I want like the little care things, you show just like, hey, I made you a favorite meal, like gang.
Okay, you can get that too, but then like you wouldn't want somebody. Okay, well, sorry. You could get that.
I mean, yeah, every now and then, but don't make it look like it's tit for tat. Oh, just because
no, we're not doing tit for tat.
That's not a good exchange.
There's different things that you can do though. You can do different things. It doesn't always have to be like, oh, just because he paid for my nails,
you can always be like,
I have to go ahead and do that. No,
you could be like a headmistress. So it's good.
Huh?
A headmistress? A headmistress, really? I mean, hey, listen, if you get treated, why not?
Clock it. Let's lock and clock that one.
Yeah, we love a headmistress. Okay.
Yes.
Might as well, but yeah. So that was.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
It's okay. It is. It's already happening. So it's cool. This is why we go right. Independent queens. We go to work and we go out and be paying for our own maintenance, right? Exactly.
That stuff is not cute. I'm sorry, okay. Independent nonsense is not cute. Stop it. Most of you be not.
We're independent queens. We don't have anybody providing for us. We provide for ourselves. Thank you.
Oh,
you know how they said, I don't need a man. I want a man. That you could say that. Like people and girls be like, oh, I need a man. You don't need a man. You want one.
At this point, I need a woman at this point. I'm tired.
Mm.
Why would you need a man?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. You don't need a man.
You do need a man.
Why do you need a man?
You can't fuck yourself.
My rose can.
No, it cannot. It can vibrate your clit, but it cannot fuck you. It's two different things. It cannot ejaculate.
It can make me come.
It can make you come, but it cannot ejaculate. And then
okay, Mrs. Henderson. But here I am looking for a woman.
Yeah. And then in the long run,
Mrs. Henderson been with me. Mrs. Henderson been with me for the longest, and she knows exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Got a 27-second record, but still I need a woman because you know what I'm saying, like.
Yep.
Can't pretend we need each other.
Yep. Why would you not need a man?
Why do you need one? What
See,
is it?
okay,
What is it?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Since your whole 40 years of existence,
Oh, y'all are real cute today. Y'all are really cute today. My whole 40 years of existence. You know what?
okay, JK, I'm just playing with you. But now, since your whole 31 years of
And what you kiki for over there?
So what you-
No, but kiki. What's so funny over there? Let me
I
know.
thought about
Stop
beef, and I
too.
left.
Because
what
he
you-
over there just covering his face and whatnot. Kiki. What's sorry, okay, go
It's
ahead.
my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's funny stuff for it. Oh man.
Hunger's a real thing, y'all. Hunger's a real thing. Hunger's controlling Tutu right now. This shit is hilarious.
I missed you guys. My life was a little too healthy.
She
You
gotta
know?
come here
It's
hungry
just-
sometimes, man, because this hunger is driving me. But listen, wait, now I lost my point. What was I gonna say?
Yeah, because he was too busy
in
trying
our
to
whole life, yeah, life.
Oh yes, hold on.
And then you repeated it back again.
No, I said her whole life. I didn't
But did you
repeat
have to
anything.
go
What
ahead?
did I-
You knew where he was trying to get at. Do you have to go ahead and repeat it again?
No,
These
because it was like a point of.
people just.
I was helping
Hey, go
him
ahead, ask
like
your question.
remember.
All my 40 years of living in hand. Go ask the question now. Ask it.
What were we talking about before?
Headband.
God don't like ugly. You see?
What were we talking about? What were we talking about? What's that?
Oh no, I can't remember.
Yeah, you can.
We were talking about.
Dang!
We were
You
talking
be just talking. Didn't ask you. BBC.
I'm talking about what we're talking about. BBC, I like that though. But
Hey, God.
I like BBC. That's
Just
good.
reported. Why do you want him to go ahead and start the conversation again?
You're talking about BBC the news. Sorry.
All right. End this thing. End the recording right now. End it right now.
My fault. It's just my brain was somewhere else.
This guy, man.
We were talking about why do you need a man?
Oh yes, there you go. I have. So you're 31 now. Let's say, for example, you keep using that rose and you get 50. Would the stimulation, the senses, the nerves, would the nerves still be the same?
Why not?
Nah, man, I don't think it can.
The only effect is the baby comes out stuttering, but everything else is fine. It works.
Just move on. Just move on because hell is a very hot place. I keep saying that, and I'm not going there. So let's just move on. That
I'm sorry. It was just I missed you guys. That's all.
Like, where to laugh? Why? Why?
I don't know. It just came out. I didn't know. It was the only thing that made sense. Because the nerves are they're fine. Nerves regenerate. Nerves, even if they're damaged, they regenerate. Even
isn't that the same thing for y'all when y'all get older? Your dick starts falling, and then you need to start taking rhino pills and Viagra.
This was not caused
No.
by
take care of your body before.
machine. And if you're taking care of your body, you wouldn't need that. And if you're eating right, drinking your right liquids, not having a lot of sugar, you're not.
My bad. I
didn't know. Sure you have good blood flow.
All with obese. My bad. Tell me.
What? What are you talking
about? Eat right. Don't eat sugars. Take care of your body. Then I said I didn't know I was on this call with obese. My obese. So hey.
We just saying. Do you know? I don't know about that. I don't know about other guys, man. But I remember, a few months back, I could not see, my own distance because my stomach was like way too big and it was covering it. I don't know how, guys with big bellies do it, man. But Y'all confidence is on a different level, bro. Because nah, fam. I'm just saying.
I think the real heroes is the women in that case. Because just the uncovering process, you know, is it like you have to respect them for it. That's why even strong queens. That's just those are the real heroes in this scenario here.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
No, but it's true. But the moral of the story: let's be healthy. So you know, so we can be better. We can perform better for our partners when we get older.
Mm-hmm.
We can keep them happy longer, physically, emotionally, and whichever one there is.
Yeah.
I just keep happy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right. Let's bring it full circle. You know, I think, yeah, I've laughed enough today, man. Okay. Let's go back to the start. What, you about to say something?
No, I was just trying to see how you're going to do this one. How you're going to spin it back
Okay.
to the full circle.
So, full circle, right? Should churches disclose fundraising details? Like how much was raised? Where the money is going, like a whole, like everything, you know, like how we require non-profit organizations to do. Should churches do the same?
Yeah, because I need to see where my money's going.
I think so too. And most of all, go ahead.
Now, there's a church I went to in San Diego. I do miss them sometimes, but we used to do every Sunday. They would tell you how much was given the last service, how much, and whether it be offering, tithes, and then there was always a basket for charity. And then they would tell you how much was received, how much was given, or for what project. It would be like, you know how they do the announcements towards the end of the service? They would do that whole breakdown. I always found it pretty dope because they had like they were pretty transparent in everything they did, and then also all the events were like impact based instead of just like just to make you feel gooey inside. You know, so that's one thing I really appreciate. So I'm just saying, shout out to the churches that are doing it. East Lake Church in Chula Vista, that's what it is. Shout out to them. I don't think they're gonna be listening to this podcast though right now, but yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
But yes, they should.
Ooh, okay. Tutu, is it ethical to monetize government assistance?
Is it ethical to monetize government assistance?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that?
So like hacks, like, you know, like say for example, how to hacks, right? Let me do a quick TikTok on how to get social security benefits, for example.
Hey, yeah. It's a job.
Okay. And then lastly, can faith and hustle coexist in the age of clout?
Oh yes.
I don't know. People is like, I don't know. People are currently doing it, but they're not executing properly. So, which leads to me saying no, they can't. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always something. It's either the clout overtakes or the money it's something. It's not just what's the word? Equilibrium.
Okay.
What does that word mean?
Don't play with me. And I was actually about to tell you what it meant to, but you're not about to play with me. Thank you. It's a 2-degree shy over here. Don't play. Y'all been kiki all recording.
I was just asking. Why you getting so defensive?
Educated black babe. Thank you very much. You let me know. Tell me what you think equilibrium means.
The way she paused, bro. The way she
I was
paused.
just
Because I was even ready to even tell him what it was, but then I realized that he was really fucking with me. So at this point, I'm not even gonna entertain it.
No, but can I say because it's a little bit. I think clout. We don't call it clout. It's attention. It's that's like it's all about how you use it, right? So they say, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all looking for attention. Marketing is about getting people's attention. You look really cute like that. You know, marketing is about getting people's attention. You know, everything
is
about
is that a Prada shirt?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's a guess.
But so,
oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's guess.
Oh,
yeah.
It's Prada. What are you talking about?
Don't ever try me again. Right?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, but we call it clout, yes, but it's. I mean, at the end of the day, whether it be marketing, whatever it is there's attention. That's basically so people misusing that, and that not, taking them away from their faith. I think is a problem. I truly believe that as a Christian, the Bible is also can be a business guide. You will see a lot of business coaches, leadership coaches that will. We'll talk about this one later. I don't have all the. I didn't do my research before I came to you, so I can show you all the stuff.
Okay.
But you'll see a lot of business coaches, leadership coaches that have like a faith-based version of it, right? I mean, from investing itself, the Bible tells you how to invest, how to conduct yourself in business and integrity, all these are things that people now, when we're just using faith I feel like some of us use faith as a way, like a backup plan when things are not working according to our plan, rather than making it a basis of everything that we're doing. So if I believe that I do everything according to how God wants it or is intended to go, he's part of the foundation. When it's just a guy I go to when times are tough and the pockets are empty, and I think you use it in a different way. We're trying to figure it ourselves. And I think that's what you end up having a challenge of, the cloud part and money and your faith. But yeah, in short, that's what it is. And I think what you meant by equilibrium was balance.
I'm never gonna lie, bro. Whatever you just said went over my head like phew.
He's trying to be funny, definitely. He tried to clock me at the end of the day. He thought I didn't catch on to that shit. I caught on to it.
No. But you just missed everything I just said about having your faith as a foundation.
I heard exactly what you said.
Okay. All right. I don't know why I didn't get it. But
I didn't get it. I don't think I was not. It's like it went real, and then I just lost track of what you were saying. But anyways,
probably looking at that.
I was probably what?
I'm probably looking at that on your thing. But anyways, go on.
Weak. Hey, yo.
Okay.
Wrap this recording up.
Okay. Anyways, man, in conclusion, what you guys have in conclusion? Tutu. Let's get it.
I'm hungry. I've been finessed today. Yeah, that's it.
So much for wanting to be a fine babe today. Wow.
So much for wanting to be a fine babe. I get my hair done tomorrow, but still, that's besides the point.
So we anticipated.
Regardless of all the negative, you still look like a fine babe. Okay.
Thank you, Joshua.
Well,
why you got it? Oh.
Well, just look. I can see your nostrils.
Why can't you say thank you?
I did say thank you.
I'm not saying you didn't.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it. I thought you were like just. I didn't catch it either.
I said thank you, Joshua.
Oh.
Clock it, Josh. Clock it. Anyways, guy, give your conclusion. Clock it. Give your own conclusion.
Conclusion. Everything needs to be dismantled, regardless of how you feel. There's never going to be a right time. People going to suffer anyways. That's why we got food banks and all of it. Pastors need to be checked because them niggas get out of line. Yes, you should take. You should make money off monetize government services, whatever grants and EBT and how to get all that stuff. The other thing we talked about. I think that's everything. Did I cover everything?
Yeah, I think so. Guy, please, they should not take away all EBT, man. Like some people still need it.
No. I didn't say take it away. I say it needs to be restructured. So if they cut things out, if they cut things off and have to make everybody reapply, then yeah, it's gonna be there's never gonna be a right time for it. You gotta cut off and restructure the whole thing, kind of like Section 8. Yeah, just wait off on Section 8 for a bit. But yeah, with Section 8 too, technically. You know, you should find a way to, phase by phase and, analyze people's money and You know, have caseworkers hire people to do that. Matter of fact, instead of just firing the government agencies and rebuilding the White House.
I was not expecting the last part, but yeah, but sure. all right. Yeah, I heard it from the horse's mouth, man. Hey, but speaking of no, let's not touch on it. Yeah. So if you've made it this far, you're a real one, bro. Let us know. What do you think about tithing? Most of all, what do you think about giving $1,000 and then the pastor telling you it's not enough? You know, what do you think about giving $1,000? You know, in tithe, like in this economy, are you doing it, bro? Like, come on, man. I feel like you should come and donate $500 to me, and then you can give the rest to the church. But that's just my opinion. We'll keep that, we'll keep that going. Yeah, just hit us up. 1-800-SI10 podcast. Let us know if you have that $500 for us. You can run it. You know what I'm saying? You can run
No,
it.
but for real, donate.
Yeah, run it.
Donate to the donates, please.
It'll be a better use here. It'll be a better use here than over there. And then for the EBT one, man, I wish we could apply. How do you apply for that stuff?
You gotta be broke. That was so rude. Don't put that in there. Don't put that in there.
But it's true. You didn't lie. That is not
because people be going through some real life shit. That was so rude. That is so rude. I'm so sorry.
That doesn't mean that's fine, but it's still broke. It's a fact. I'll qualify for EBT right now. I'm pretty sure I would. Yeah, it's being broke. It's fine.
Okay, now.
Anyways. Being broke is not a problem. Staying broke is a problem. Anyway, moving on.
Being broke is not a problem. Doing what?
Being broke is a problem.
Staying broke is a problem.
And being broke is a problem. In any climate, weather, shape, or form. Life
happens. Life can life, and you have.
Yeah, but when you're broke, you end up having bigger issues.
Yeah.
So then now you're in a whole tsunami full of issues.
Maybe you gotta learn how to swim in tsunamis now. Maybe you got stronger soldier. You gotta get on them knees, whichever we're using them for, but get on them knees and get out of that tsunami.
It's not as easy as APC, but okay. Okay, if you say so.
I'm not saying it is. Y'all make it sound like I'm out of touch with reality. I'm telling you, I understand.
Yeah, I agree with you. But some people don't got legs and hands, so they're gonna. Unless you tell me they're going to have to crawl like a snake.
Never mind. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Say it, please.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, here it is. Anyways, man. Thank you, guys. Shout out to, you again. If you've made it this far, you're a real one. Please let us know what you think about, all the topics we've touched, from the church issue to the EBT issue to the white lady talking about, to the 2024 BMW white lady who thinks that, she should be receiving her $4,000, monthly, and Tutu, I agree with her, even though she's trolling. But anyways, man, get your coins, sis. And for all you ladies who gonna steal, I keep telling you, when you go and steal and something happens to you, don't come and cry to us, because we don't have ears to be listening. We just simply say, you deserve what you got. Anyways, man, I'm Uncle AK. We got, the beautiful Tutu over there who claims that her hair is not done, even though it looks dapper. We have Uncle George over there who says he does his own haircut, even though Tutu said that it shows, what I'm saying. And I'm just Uncle AK here, just rocking my Manchester United jersey because we won for the first time, and hopefully we'll win again next week. What I'm saying. And shout out to the, Dallas Cowboys who won the Washington Wizards.
Yeah! 24, that's funny. Yeah,
that was a real beating, I feel sorry for all the Washington Wizards fans, including myself. But anyways, hopefully,
Yes, it is. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay. That's it, y'all. We'll catch you guys on the next one. You understand?
Bye.
Yeah, it's a great show, man. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
I like the nails.
Peace. Yes, peace.